Well, despite his dreadful barrier draw, Bundanoon was the horse to beat in Heat 10. Bundanoon shared the leadership at the top of the points table after 2 nights of racing with Gamelite and Black Irish, and the only others in the top 10 in this race were Thorlo Bell and Not Before Time, both on 17 points. This was also a crucial race for horses such as Fearless Quick and Smithdale Lad, both of whom had slim chances of making the final.
So in this 10th qualifying division, the Mobile moving off for this 3.5 lap race over 3,100 metres. Carlight, the inside runner. Society Guy, the one scratching, leaving 5 on the front line and 3 on the second row. Mobile picking up speed now as they approach the start point, and there's the blue light. They're racing a good even start on the front. The Rattlers going fast from 4, trying to lead them, and getting up on the inside. Carlight is going to try and hold it out. Between horses there, Thorlo Bell, Fearless Quick is between horses, just in front of that horse, and Thorlo Bell drops back to take the sit now. Bundanoon's caught 3 wide, Not Before Time on the rail, and Enterprise, and Smithdale Lad with no early speed at all is about 10 or 12 metres further back in last position. Coming around the corner the first time, and it's a keen battle for the lead. The Rattler moving up on the outside. Eventually we'll get to the front here, I feel, the Rattler. Bundanoon's been set alight by Hancock up around the outside. He's going to take on the Rattler for the lead as they race to the judges' box. By gee, these horses are going to get tired. There's still 3 laps to go, and the Rattler's held off Bundanoon, and Hancock now restrains and is going to take the trail. 2 lengths further back behind them, Carlight on the inside. Fearless Quick now having to do the work, leading the outside horses. Racing just in advance of Not Before Time, and Thorlo Bell is 1 wide, and then a length and a quarter to Enterprise, which is just bowling along second last, and 2.5 lengths further back in the field is Smithdale Lad. Down the back straight they go with almost a lap covered. The Rattler in front by a length and a half on Bundanoon, with the length and a half back to Carlight third. Then about 3/4 of a length to Fearless Quick on the outside, racing a length in advance of Not Before Time, and a half a length back on the outside to Thorlo Bell. 1.5 lengths to Enterprise, the Auckland Cup winner, going very well, racing about 15 or 20 metres off the lead, and 2.5 lengths further back to Smithdale Lad. As they sweep off the back straight on this occasion with about 2 1/3 laps left to run, the Rattler being held together but inclined to pull the Rattler, travelling fairly fiercely, I'd say, this horse, and is going to find it tough to run out the distance, I feel. Bundanoon is second on the rail. Fearless Quick is moving up steadily on the outside in third spot now, Not Before Time back on the fence, and then Thorlo Bell centre field on the outside in front of Not Before Time. That horse is being joined by Enterprise, which is running a good race for de Filippi, and 2 lengths to Smithdale Lad. They race out of the straight, just under 2 circuits left to run now, about 1,600 metres left to go, and the Rattler in front. The Rattler still leading from Bundanoon, now being covered by Fearless Quick, which has gone up to challenge for second position. Carlight is buried away back on the inside and being passed around the outside by Thorlo Bell. Then a length and a quarter back on the outside to Enterprise, now third last in front of Not Before Time, and 1.5 lengths to Smithdale Lad. They've run 2 laps, they've got about a lap and a half left to go, and it's still the Rattler racing a bit keenly. Gets away by a length and a half on Fearless Quick, and Bundanoon on the inside of that horse. Thorlo Bell is still fourth, racing a short neck in advance of Not Before Time. Enterprise is third last on the outside, going exceptionally well, a half a length back on the inside to Not Before Time, and a length and a half back on the outside to Smithdale Lad. Around the turn they come, and they've got about 1,100 metres left to go. They're shaping up for the bell this time, and the Rattler is still the leader, shows the way from Fearless Quick, and Bundanoon in the pocket. There's a 3 wide run by Enterprise, the New Zealand stayer, racing up on the outside, quickly goes up to join the Rattler at the bell, and they come out of the judges' box with a lap to go. The Rattlers held the run of Enterprise to lead by a neck, but Enterprise now being steadied. A length and a half to Bundanoon on the inside of Fearless Quick, followed by Carlight. Thorlo Bell is third last now on the outside. Getting up on the fence is Smithdale Lad, and Not Before Time on the outside is last. Over towards the back straight, 650 to go. The Rattler's running a strong race. He's got away by a length and a quarter on Enterprise. Running third on the inside to Bundanoon, and there's Thorlo Bell sprinting quickly now, and Enterprise in the middle being shaken up too as they go down the back past the 500 metre mark. The Rattler in front by a head on Enterprise, and a neck back on the outside to Thorlo Bell. 2 lengths back to Bundanoon, which is now one off the fence, but Not Before Time goes up 3 wide around that horse. Then Carlight, Fearless Quick, and Smithdale Lad. Around the corner, just under 300 to go. The Rattler boxing on like a bulldog, still leads by a neck from Enterprise with de Filippi hard at work, and a length and a half back Thorlo Bell, and then Bundanoon. Not Before Time right up on the outside now, but in the straight with about 150 to go. Enterprise is challenging the Rattler. A Sterling finish. Enterprise goes to the front. The Rattler coming back on the inside, but Enterprise is the leader, and the Auckland Cup winner wins it. Enterprise by a half a length from on the inside the Rattler. Bundanoon got up to run third, and wider out Thorlo Bell and Smithdale Lad down on the inside, then wider out Not Before Time. They were followed in by Fearless Quick, and last to finish is Carlight.
Well, Enterprise had to win this race to have any chance of qualifying for next Saturday's grand final, and what a superb staying performance he turned in to keep his hopes alive. Finishing down the centre of the track and well driven by Colin de Filippi, Enterprise went on to defeat the Rattler, but that was a very courageous run by the Rattler. He'd led for the best part of the race, and he did well to hang on and take second place in a fairly close finish with Bundanoon. So the numbers in Heat 10 were 8, 4 and 6. Number 8, Enterprise, driven by Colin de Filippi from New Zealand, the winner. Number 4, the Rattler from South Australia, finished second, and number 6, Bundanoon from New South Wales, finished third, and that assured Bundanoon of a place in the final.